What's up guys, Steve here with Next Gen Baseball, and I wanted to go over 3 hitting drills that I love to do to try to help guys increase their exit velocity. And I'm going to give you those 3 things right now. It's really important for us to hit with exit velocity. Now, it's not the only thing when it comes to hitting. We still have to work on timing, pitch recognition, situational hitting, and things like that. But the data does show that if we can increase our hitting velocity, that gives us a better chance of not just getting a higher batting average, but it increases on base percentage, increases our slugging percentage, and makes us an all-around much more valuable player. So even though it's not the only thing, it's a very important piece of the puzzle. And here's the first hitting drill I'm going to give you to work on at your house or in your backyard to help increase your hitting velocity. First one is called feet together drill. So, not a very technical term, pretty simple. Feet together just like this, and the swing will look just like this. So what this does, feet together, what we're trying to emphasize in this drill is hand to foot separation. And you will see this amongst a lot of big league baseball players, just about all of them, especially really high efficiency swingers who can generate lots and lots of bat speed. What we are trying to do here, we're trying to start with our feet together, all right? Obviously we're not gonna hit like this, and our hands stacked up over our feet. And what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try and reach our hands back and get our front foot out and try to create a hand to foot separation. This turns our body into an elastic rubber band and allows us to snap, creating high bat speed. All right, and we can also really help get our momentum going forward, and we can start to feel our momentum start to shift to the ball. But that is a very important part of hitting, is being able to turn into a rubber band, being able to reach those hands back, creating a scap load, so being able to stretch this muscle. That's what we want to try to feel, stretching the muscle here and trying to pinch our back shoulder with our rear elbow, and this tightens our top muscles and allows our bottom half just to. So feet together, I'll do it one more time. Really good drill. You don't have to do this a whole ton in your backyard, just got to do a few. Just try and get the idea, try and get the feel for it. And just one more time. Boom. And that's a great way to try to help increase hitting velocity. Second drill I really like to have guys do when I hit with them is what's called a stride pause drill, and I'll show you real quick what this is and I will explain it. And so what this drill is doing right here, as you notice, I paused into what's called my load phase. So I'll go ahead and I'll get into that position again. So I loaded and I paused right here. So what I'm trying to do is create a checklist in my mind of what creates an efficient load, and here's what it does. When I'm loaded, I got my weight stacked into my back side, right? I'm not here, I'm trying to sit my weight back into my rear hip. I'm landing on my toe with my heel up, very important. My hips rotate, my hands are back, and I'm creating that scap load that I just worked on in my feet together drill. And my rear elbow pinching. So I'm creating that checklist right here. It allows me just stopping my load, allows me to examine, okay, I'm hitting all those points. And it's just a really good refresher for us to try to make sure we are loading correctly. Because if we don't have an efficient load, it's impossible to hit with any kind of exit velocity. So we want to make sure that weight is stored here in our backside, loaded up, and when I decide to hit, what I'm going to do to start the kinetic chain, I'm going to throw my heel down, boom, my hips will go, then my upper body will rotate, with the bat coming through last. And that's how you create an efficient kinetic chain for you to generate maximum bat speed. Third hitting drill I got for you is one that's going to help with that kinetic chain. Now, in this drill, I call it a toe tap drill. And what we're trying to do in this drill, we're gonna work on firing our lower half while delaying our upper half. And that's what happens with the kinetic chain, is that the bottom, is that the ground, the body parts closest to the ground start first, finishing last for body. So remember, hands are finishing last here. That's how we have an efficient chain, and that will create maximum bat speed that our body is capable of creating. So it'll look a little like this. I'm gonna do 2, 1. I'm firing the hips, resisting the upper half from coming through. 2, and on the third one, I'm just gonna swing away. What we're trying to do here, if you notice, as I hit the ground in my toe taps, I'm trying to resist my upper body. So I'm getting rotated with my hips while my upper body stays back. What I will see a lot of guys do in this drill is when they go into their toe taps, their hands will come right here. We don't want to do that, because now we are starting to fire our upper body too early, and now our energy created from our legs and our core will not filter correctly through our body, and therefore we will be losing bat speed. So we want to try to avoid that. We want to really resist that upper body, fire with the hips, and let our energy correctly filter through the top half of our body. Now I'll do it one more time. Again, key here, fire the hips, get them rotated while resisting the upper body, keeping the hands back. So again, it'll look like this. 1, boom, 2, and then 3. Very important, all right? Fire with the lower half first, resisting the upper half, and studies show hitting hard with that front foot, toe to heel, that is going to create maximum strength and make the strongest kinetic chain possible. So those are the 3 hitting drills you can do at your house. Again, these do not come overnight. You can't just go in your backyard and these will work right away. They take practice, just like anything, all right? They take lots and lots of practice, but have that understanding, get your body familiar with what it is to filter correctly through that kinetic chain. Have a good one, talk to you next time.